at the end of the day, like the best part of entrepreneurship for me, like everyone says freedom. And then I think, okay, but what does freedom mean? Freedom's like different for everybody. So you were saying something about baking. Like what was that?
Well, you were actually, I'm going to share you were saying that you love transformation. You're a transformation junkie. You love helping people transform and stepping into their real selves. And it's not really about the freedom of entrepreneurship. And then I said, but what I was thinking about, I have a client who's a baker. Mm-hmm. And you love to help people transform. People are in business because they love to do what it is they do. Yeah. And that's why I say in my kind of tag thing that I love to help people service in the way they want to service. So I have a client who's a baker, and she loves seeing people enjoy her cookies. Right. She absolutely loves watching somebody take that bite and smile. That fuels her. For me, I'm like, just don't get sick off of what I cooked,
I totally get that because my husband's a chef, and I kid you not, when he brings food, he will always wait for you to take the first bite, right? Because he's like, how is it? So it's inherent in certain people to want to get that filled. And fortunately for me and anyone that's married to a chef, I get to be the recipient of his desire to make great food.
Okay, when are you having dinner party? Just let me know. Let me know.
invite us over. Yeah. So literally it becomes like kind of what you were saying is like you find out what your gift is, and then yes, I have to find somebody that can take advantage of this gift. And then all the business stuff comes around it. You start realizing like, yes, so people actually really want this. People are willing to pay for this. Well, how much are they willing to pay for it? Is there a market? And how should I package it so that it makes sense and it's fluid? Like all the business things come around it once you realize really what your gift is. So
exactly. And that's what I think as we think about why people are in business, why they enjoy what they enjoy about entrepreneurship. You're right. People, for me, of course, being the profit person, I tell people, whatever it is, how can you monetize it? But the thing to start with is, what do you love doing? And I so appreciate the X, Y, G, the generation now. They really more look at what do they enjoy doing. When I came out of school, it was get a good job, go into school, get a degree so you can get a good job. Now I think the young people think, what will I do that I enjoy? And that I think is so important. And that's what we need to think about. Because freedom, I think, is, that's the first thing. And he said, comes to mind. Like, I love being able to go to the beach. I love to arrange my schedule around when I'm going to go to the beach today. Am I going to see clients in the morning, or am I going to see clients in the afternoon? Am I going to go to the beach in the morning? No, I'm going to for summertime, and not that it's all that, but it's really about having the freedom to make my own schedule and to help clients to get that love that they have in their hearts, that they want to be able to do the thing that they love, that first bite of the cookie, that first bite of dinner. So, yeah, I don't know what other things you have found from your clients, that what people love, why they love being in business.
It's I work with several clients that are in DEI, right? So there's a draw for them with regard to equity or equality, right? And there's a difference in the perception of those two areas, right? So it could be DEI, it could be people that love helping people where they're merging and acquiring businesses, and they're like, this is just what I do. Just sales. I know, sales leaders that they're here to help people make purchases that actually work well for them, that are investment in getting further along. I mean, that's a huge part of what we do. It's a huge part of what you should do if you're a salesperson. Like, you should be helping your clients get further along, not just taking money. So that's just a little secret nugget. But yeah, there's so much in it. It just becomes, so the freedom is there, but it's like you said, it's the idea of I get to do what I love and make a living doing it. I think there's a saying, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life, I think.
Yes.
But I just think it's all of those things. And that's the freedom space. we think of it in terms of schedule, and that goes along. I'm down with the beach too, but I feel good when I can get up and go do what I need to do without wondering
Yeah.
who's checking and wondering where is she. Yeah, and manage my own calendar. But there's some things we're going to talk about. What is the not great part of entrepreneurism as well. So
There's that.
started this off a little different. So let's I'll give you a one-liner introduction. So I'm Cheryl Parks. I'm also known as the sales growth coach. Literally, I teach confidence, competence, and relationship building to get you to 6 figures revenue and above. I'll give you that short blurb.
That's great. And I'm Joyce Chesley Hayward, Fusion for Business. I am a profit maximizer, CPA, CFO, and I help businesses to maximize profit so they can love their business and love their life, because that's profit freedom. Name of my book. This has been a good episode. I love it. Why we do what we do.
That's right.
Why we're an entrepreneur and what we love about it.
We're going to be back with what we don't love about it in just a moment.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.